hello, my beautiful YouTube family. Welcome back to the T.E.L.L. learning portion of Tell Joanne. I am your girl, Joanne. Guys, let's continue our next 2.5 weeks of going behind the scenes, songs that we know, and actually listening to interviews of either the person who sings the song or a person who is familiar with the song and letting them tell us the meaning behind the song. All right, so before we continue, you guys know what we're about to do if you are part of the family, aka you're ready to subscribe. But if you're new to the channel, this is when I say hello. I hope you are enjoying the 2+ weeks. Now, put me on pause, give yourself a beverage of choice. Hit that subscribe button so that you can become part of this absolutely amazing community. And on the count of 3, we'll do our chair. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm excited. All right, guys, without further talking, first time reaction to Paul McCartney, Blackbird, the Beatles, the story behind the song. I know you guys have told me a couple of things, so I am curious now to hear from the man what is behind the song, what's the meaning behind the song, what's going on. All right, without further talking, let's go.
What it was George and I used to sit around as kids, as teenagers, and mainly we were just playing sort of, rock and roll. Well, I got a gal with a record machine, 20-fly rock and stuff. But we had a little piece which was like a party piece to show people that we weren't as stupid as we looked, and it was by Bach, and it went like that. So what we liked was as the melody, and then there's or whatever, the bass line going at the same time. That was kind of harder to do than anything we did. So that was how we did it, but we got it wrong. It should go da 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 da. It goes on and on. But we just truncated it and did it like short like that. And that bit I kind of always liked. So then I ended up adapting that years later, remembering this little thing we used to do into sort of, and just looking for all those little shapes. So it had a melody on the top and a little bass line. So that's where Blackbird came from. Of all the classical composers, I think for the Beatles and me since, Bach has always been an influence. He's got good tunes. He's almost a pop star in his own day. If you think of something like Air on a G string, it's one that everyone knows. And, then you had Procol Harum doing Whiter Shade of Pale, and a lot of people are influenced by his thing. And we always used to say when we were asked who's your favorite classical composer, it was Bach, probably because we didn't know anyone else.
Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You were only waiting.
I think I said it before in other videos. I always love and appreciate when the musicians can come out and they say who their influences, and to really give appreciation and acknowledge that there were those before them, right? There were those before them that no matter how great they were influenced by someone else, and they can acknowledge that and they can respect that. For me, that just gives me such a higher respect for those musicians. All right, let's go.
Waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird fly.
What's nice about it is that people who play guitar all around the world learn it. Lots of people learn it. So I run into lots of people, I even remember George Harrison saying to me, is this how it goes? because George hadn't really watched while I did it on the session. He didn't sort of ask me to show it him. So for years later, he'd just been trying to pick it up, But I just like the fact that people like it enough to try and learn it. That's a great tribute for me,
When that song came out, we were in England shortly thereafter, and I think Stephen figured out how to play it. We said, "Jesus, that's beautiful. I bet we could do a 3-part of it." And so we tried and we did.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see.
Guys, I feel like I'm cheating. I'm getting samples of songs.
You were only waiting for this moment to be free.
But I also see the
Blackbird fly.
Wow. No, I haven't heard it, no. Well, that's what I mean, how cool is that? Wow.
The dark black night.
Originally, I had in mind a black woman during the civil rights time when people were being excluded back of the bus. People couldn't go in hotels. Black people in America particularly couldn't go in South Africa. Didn't have access to the places that white people had. So for me, it was there was a civil rights aspect, and I used the blackbird as a kind of symbol of a black woman in the South. And you were only waiting for this moment to arise, you're finally getting your rights. So it's kind of symbolic of that. So that's another reason I like it and I'm proud of it.
To be free. You were only waiting for this moment to be free.
Wow. Guys, now I am curious to go back and watch my own reaction to see what I thought the song was about to get my original feeling, because now I don't even remember. I'm just kind of like, wow. This is the amazing things about this. This is the amazing things about this. And I guess this is the amazing thing where I don't even think about how I'm reacting and I'm sharing those intimate moments with you guys. But you know what? It's just a blessing for me because I can go back and I can re-experience those moments as well. So this is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. And guys, again, I'm enjoying the L portion. I hope you guys are. Definitely comment below and let me know if you guys have any videos behind the songs. But if this is new to you, I hope you guys are enjoying it. All right. I'm going to see you guys on the next reaction.